So hi everybody and welcome to this YouTube video. So we got a lot of feedback from our first video about the sound system and positive feedback about the content. So very glad you're here again for chapter 2. So without further ado, I would first invite you guys to watch chapter 1, ask questions, and then watch this one or in whichever order you actually like. But the chapter for today in terms of self-development and a path towards success is to be yourself. So I know you will have heard about this multiple times from multiple people saying multiple different things. But to be successful, there is no other way than to be successful by being yourself here. In a world where we are bombarded with all the information on who we need to be, of who we can be, or of who we would like to be, there is no other way to affirm your leadership, your creativity, and who you want to be than to be yourself. Be mindful, I am not saying that you yourself are perfect or the caricature of the human being that you are representing right now is perfect. No, not at all. However, being who you know you can be is a start point. Don't be who you think others want you to be. Right? So I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that, into our next few points. But don't forget the value of being yourself. And the truth is, embracing who your authentic self can be is essential in achieving true success in life. So, without further ado, point 1, you increase your self-confidence and self-esteem. So, let's take a situation where, as a young man, we generally have models. We have people that we are trying to emulate. So, it can be a younger brother. It can be an older brother. It can be a soccer star, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. It could be a basketball player, Joel Embiid, all those greats, right? It could be Kobe Bryant. And whoever, even the president of the republic, it could be anybody, right? And in so doing, we generally try to become that person, right? We emulate every single part of that person's personality. Sometimes we do succeed, right? And you feel accomplished, you feel that endorphin hit your brain. But take a situation where you weren't even thinking about it. You weren't thinking about being somebody else. You were just being yourself and you achieved the same results. You get a little more than the endorphin hit. You get self-esteem. You get self-confidence. I can actually do this, right? This kills the imposter syndrome, and then you start to see what you can actually become by just working yourself. The second point here is it improves your relationship with people. The reason why I'm saying that is in a world where we want to become, let's say, Beyonce, right? The problem with that thinking is those people have attained a certain level in life that we are not obviously and easily able to recreate in our microcosms. So, being yourself in a friendly session that is not trying to prove anything, not trying to prove I'm the richest, not trying to prove I'm the smartest, not trying to prove I'm the most accomplished, and just being who you are is going to improve your friendships. And at that point, obviously that is going to create some friction, right, with some people, with people that do not like your personality as it is. But you will have made progress because every single advancement is progress. It could be negative, it could be I've lost a few friends today, but hold up, right? Were those really your friends if you couldn't be friends with them by being yourself? That is food for thought. So think about that. The third one for me is it increases creativity and productivity. And if you watch chapter 1, this was also one of the points that we mentioned that in chapter 1. Creativity and productivity is increased when you're being yourself. So I would take this example when I was younger, and each time my dad would give me a car and say, "Hey Alan, go get all the groceries out of the car." And he would always tell me, so that is going to be exercise for today, right? And I'm like, "Dad, the reason why I can play basketball for 3-4 hours and not do the exercise that you're asking me to do, that's going to take me 20 minutes, is because I am not being myself. I am not able to show my creativity there." So, and obviously that's one of them is entertainment and the other one is a core. But if you're able to take every single thing that comes to mind with your own personality, you will be able to create entertainment in almost everything. What's the direct consequence of that? Your productivity is going to plummet. So get into something that makes you feel yourself, your passions, your unique skills. Engage into those activities with your full strength, and you will see a peak in the productivity of your other activities that are obviously not the ones that you will go to in the first place, right? So take one day, just go play basketball. Take one day, go to a dance class, right? Don't just sit and watch TikToks about those, right? Don't just watch videos. Engage into those activities that make you thrill. Be yourself into those. Don't try to overdo it. Just do whatever your mind, your body, and your soul are pushing you to do. Next point is it increases your mental health. I do not need to emphasize this enough. If you try to add a personality that is extraneous to yours in your brain, at some point they're going to fight, right? At some point they're going to not want to talk to each other, and they're going to make you doubt your decisions. What's the direct consequence of that? Anxiety, right? Depression, unhappiness, disconnection with the world, right? It could lead to stress even, man. So get rid of that extraneous personality that you're trying to give yourself. Give a chance to whoever you think you can be yourself. So give a chance to you. It's going to be hard at first. It's not going to be a walk in the park, obviously, but give yourself the chance to be you, who you can be. And let's discuss whatever result you get, right? So we've almost come to the end of it. I'm just going to re-emphasize the points here for you. The chapter of this video is be yourself. Be yourself because it's going to increase your self-esteem. Be yourself because it's going to increase your friendships, your relationships, your love relationships even. Be yourself because it's going to increase your creativity and productivity. And be yourself for your own mental health. I do believe that being yourself is scary. You may not be prepared for what the world has for you. But something I tell my sister, something I tell my friends, there is no way you will know unless you try, right? Get in there. Actually, get out there. Open yourself. Let that little child or that grandma that's in you talk to the world and see the results for yourself. Thank you for your kind attention, and we will talk more next week.